Some people have said, you know, time doesn't move in a line, it moves in a circle. But what I can guarantee at this moment is that time has gone by since I've given an update. I'm Amy, I'm making the Haunted House Oracle, and in the last 2 months and for the next probably 3 months, something different's happening. Definitely not a baby. No. 2 months ago, my fiance Ryan and I decided we were going to move our physical existence from this one to a new one, a different one. It's not quite new, but we found a place to go. And so this process is involving a lot of people doing different things while my brain has to focus on creative things that we do, this project in particular, and also all of the things that have to do with moving, which is insane. Why have we invented this process? So I just wanted to update and say it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You can take that 2 ways. It's not going away. It's going places, but it's going slower. And right now it's a lot of me writing in this notebook, trying to figure out intuitively in my own way about these places and what they mean to me, and trying to translate that in a way that can reach anyone, so that I'm not designing a deck that is for me, it's for anyone. And I'm consciously trying to keep that in mind at every step as I do this. I don't think about creativity in what a single photo on Instagram looks like so much as I think, am I making an oracle deck correctly? Am I doing it right? And that's something I think I should probably admit that I think about and have a bit of a struggle bus with. Is it right? And it's so vague because we're dealing in interpretation, divinity, some things that are so subjective and so individual, that I think my struggle becomes, how does my individual translate to a universal? What kind of things can I think about and allow myself to take in from when I really focus my intent on a particular place? What can I give to everyone? How can this give to everybody? So it's a lot of writing things down, and I don't think that's very interesting to look at. And so without a lot of visual results, it's hard for me to feel like I'm being the best creative person at this at all times. We're going to change locations a bit. We're going, the only thing I'm going to say publicly, we're going in an eastward direction from where we are now. And there's a lot of things there that I have noticed and taken account of and written down in my little GPS where these places are, where I need to go find them, that I think are going to dang near finish the deck. And I'm excited about that, but I can't force it because I can't live there. I can't just be like, well, can I have the key now and we'll just be, we'll keep it clean. Well, it's fine. We'll close on it, but can we just be in there? Can we just start? They don't let you. So I'm just going to say here, it's been a bit difficult to make sure my main focus is on all the creative things in our lives, mine and Ryan. And I owe it to you to tell you that I think that's right. That I think is doing the right thing. It's not like I'm a criminal and I struggle with doing the right thing often. It's not like I'm out here criming or something. I'm trying to just make a freaking oracle deck, right? It's not life or death here, but it's important, and I want you to know that it is important and it remains important. It's just that something big came up and we've been talking about this for years. Anyway, what am I doing now? I'm writing things down per each house. Again, trying to put together my spiritual atmosphere. Candles, incense, things that I like to use to create my environment, to focus my energy on this specifically. And then I pick a house. I think to those memories. I think to those feelings. And I think it's almost not like I anthropomorphize the house, but I almost kind of imagine it alive or active in a way, and what that kind of a place would feel like if you lived in it, or if it were on the last stages of it being a house. So it's in closest condition to what it is, the way these places appear now, which is, some are really obviously dilapidated, but some, man, you look at them and they're like, why aren't somebody gotta move it? I'll move it to give me that. That's usually my thought process when I see these beautiful old things. It's no one's in there, I'll take him. At first it was really intimidating. How am I gonna think about these places and try to translate that in a way that whatever text I do include, booklet or otherwise, is not too much and it's not too specific. I don't want that. I'm taking some polls, and the naming of the houses is a really fun idea. So that's what I've been working through, trying to figure out, this is how I'd like to name them. Okay, now I'd like to use this type of phrasing for each one. Now I need to focus on one and really pull those words and meanings and see if I can't widen that to apply to the name of it. And literally just writing a bunch of that down. So we're getting there. this is just gonna look different in a little while, and it's gonna be a little while longer, but we're here. We're cartomancing. There's something very big that's happening that involves myself, my fiance's life, that's just pulling at that circle or line of time. Got some new houses, really delving into the verbiage of how to create the final look of this. I got Lightroom, which is really fun, and I decided that's going to be what I'm using to edit these things. The art and the wordage is now starting to happen as we fill out the rest, and I wanted to have that process of how I think about them and interpret them, and then how I translate that in an Oracle deck the right way. And that's what's been happening in my existence. It involves a lot of cardboard boxes. To the friends and people behind me who support this, that means everything. So thank you endlessly, and I will see you on the next update.